Just a few months after publicly talking about his 6 grandchildren, President Biden, for the first time, is now officially acknowledging a 7th. The nearly 5-year-old girl is the daughter of the president's son, Hunter. NBC senior White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell joins us with this one. Hey, Kel, good morning.
Good morning, Hoda. This shift in Biden family dynamics comes as Hunter Biden has been tied up in personal and legal drama. He remains under federal investigation after his plea agreement fell apart over misdemeanor tax charges and a gun offense. The first son is often the target of political scrutiny and congressional inquiries for his business dealings. And now the Biden family is taking its first steps to include Hunter's youngest daughter in their tight circle. The president's new public acceptance of a 7th grandchild he has not met reverses years of how he talks about family.
I have 6 grandchildren, and I'm crazy about them. I got 6 of them.
Only 6 Christmas stockings had been hung at the White House. But now a significant change in a written statement Friday night. Jill and I only want what is best for all of our grandchildren, including Navy. Navy Joan, who turns 5 in August, is the daughter born to Hunter Biden and an Arkansas woman, London Roberts, in 2018. Our son Hunter and Navy's mother, London, are working together to foster a relationship that is in the best interest of their daughter. A shift immediately noticed on the campaign trail.
I welcome the president acknowledging his little granddaughter.
The decision came as political pressure began to boil from Republicans' sharp jabs.
Why don't you spend some time with your granddaughter in Arkansas, or at least recognize her existence?
To withering media scrutiny, including a New York Times column. Some Republicans remain critical.
You talk about family values and you talk about all of that. It's odd that he wouldn't acknowledge one of his grandchildren.
Biden grandchildren have otherwise been visible in White House life and events.
And by the way, that's my grandson, Bo, up there.
His 2020 campaign featured granddaughters in a video emphasizing their closeness.
Hi, Pop. I was just talking about you.
Sources familiar say the timing was affected by fairly contentious legal proceedings, and the Bidens were giving Hunter and Navy's mother space and time, while family has long been part of the president's political brand. This morning, the White House is not discussing whether a potential meeting is being considered between the president and Navy Joan. We made several attempts to reach London Roberts through her attorney, and we have not heard back. In his statement, the president describes all of this as a family matter and not a political one. Hoda?
All right, Kelly O'Donnell for us there in D.C. Kelly, thanks.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.